Bitcoin has been doing exactly what the Elliott wave structure was suggesting. Slowly consolidation, exactly as I say to you, slowly consolidation again, and make you doubt if you don't have any idea about the market. And now a major move is coming after this consolidation, and now its time is starting to run out. That's why I'm making this video, because it's time to pay attention what the charts are doing. The market is just compressing, the volatility is building, and we could see any moment, in any moment, even today, we could see a big move. So the big question right now is, are we going to break down again, or is Bitcoin finally prepared to move towards the 85 and 95k and beyond? That's actually what I want to break down in this video, guys. Let's observe what the charts are saying to us. And the 4-hour chart, we're going to check the daily as well, because the time has been passing already. We're still in this consolidation, I have been saying to you in the last days, and we need to know before the movement comes, we need to know and have a structure of what to do in order to take advantage of the market. So that being said, guys, if you're new to the channel, just don't forget to subscribe. We're going to analyze all the time frame. There is a lot of stuff you're gonna learn in this video, and don't forget to smash the like. I would really appreciate that. So that being said, I'm gonna start with the daily, because as you can see, we have been exactly going in this consolidation before everybody were talking about it. We have been respecting exactly the 70s, 79, 78. We have been in that area, and the maximum was around the 81, 82 we have over here, which also the 200 EMA has been working as a resistance right now. And now the big question is, are we going to overpass that or not? Because historically, always when we have the 200 already as a resistance, it's really difficult to break it. We try once here, and then we try a second time, and then we smash again, and so on and so forth. So this is a big resistance that potentially we will be breaking in at a certain point. But right now we're having again this breakdown to the downside. So what has been happening here, guys? This is just a consolidation I have been telling you in the Elliott wave, because this is the third Elliott wave, with start making of this doubt to everybody that don't have any idea about the Elliott waves. And after that, we should see the price going to the opposite. But right now, we are in a little bit critical moment. I want to tell you in this video what is the highest probability of what the Bitcoin price is going to do next. Because if you pretending to buy, if you want to buy on spot in the daily, this is not the time. We have been buying since the 60, 65, and 70, and right now at 80 is not the best price that you have. You have so much opportunity. That's why I'm saying to you, if you're new to the market or to this channel, just subscribe, because I have been telling everybody to be de-risking since we were at 120. That was October the 6th. You can go and check my videos. I exactly was selling in that area as well, the 120, 115, 110. And now you see, once even I made a video from the 60k, because we went all the way there and say, guys, we're probably gonna go down, but I don't know that 100%, so I'm gonna start buying. And if we continue going down, I'm gonna continue buying even more and more and more and more. But we need to have the bounce, and now we're having the bounce that we did not have during the weekly. Now we can see how we slowly approaching the 55 MA, which is the orange line. And if you want to follow me exactly with my strategy and my indicators, I have a video in the description below where you can go completely for free. You can make the whole setup exactly as I have it here, so you can follow me step by step. And the idea of having these indicators is for you to learn as well how to do it without me or anybody being next to you. That's the idea. If you want to be profitable in the market, guys, I learned it for many years already, and that's why I created a channel as well, because I did not find this anywhere. You always need to pay to someone, and even though they're never going to explain you all the knowledge I'm going to share here, even as a time frame, I repeatedly saying every time in my video, so you can also have a better understanding about it. So that being said, going back to the daily chart right here, we have this consolidation. Most of the people, they always come and say to you, now either we're gonna go to the upward side or to the downside, and for me that is never helpful. So I want to tell you what the charts are telling me and what is the highest probability right now, because we gonna go to the 85, that's for sure. I'm gonna remove all these just for you, and I'm gonna remove the 200 as well. So we're gonna head to this area, to the 85. We're gonna go to this area, that's for sure. I'm not saying right now or today all that is the highest probability, but we need to keep an eye because we should be heading into the 85 or the 78. Let me show you more here. What I'm saying is that we're going to be drawing to the 55 EMA. The big question is that's going to happen now or they're going to happen, which one going to happen first? That's the big question, because we want to take advantage of the market. So we need to know first where is the highest probability or going first, so we can play with the market as well and profit from that. But you also need to know that, ironically, now there's this new about Michael Saylor coming and saying that they're going to be selling Bitcoin. So is that good for Bitcoin or not? We will see at the next days. But you need to know as well, like, if they sell, we're going to continue buying more and more and more and more. If the Bitcoin price continue going down, we just need to buy and buy more, because that the Bitcoin price go down, it doesn't mean that never going to continue going up. So what I'm seeing right now and daily, the question first is, are we going to go to the 85 or the 78? The big answer to that is like what I see right now up to today, because I have been saying the consolidation since last week, and right now already past around 7 days more or less. The 8 day, during the 8, the 9 day, we should know already where to position ourselves for the next move. And this is what I'm bringing up right now, because you know, if you follow my channel, you know already the time frames in the daily, we count always around the 8 to 10 days. And after that, we come with a new pattern, and they start again the new time frame. We start to count again from that. So coming up to today, the highest probability is that we're going to go to the downside. We're going to go to the downside. Let me see. I'm going to mark it here, put it like that. We will come and reach the 55 MA. I'm leaving it to the 78, but because we still have the time, I cannot assure that we're going to be stopped at the 78. In theory, we should go and search the 55 MA. How lower it can go, I cannot really assure you that, but according to the whole pattern we bring over here, T should be holding. And that doesn't mean that the Bitcoin price is going to go up. I mean, later we're going to go and reach the 85, because if this happens, this is just a confirmation of an ABC continuation pattern, guys. Don't expect the Bitcoin price to go just in green candles, because that doesn't happen. And if it happens, it's not good for the price, to be honest. Let me see. Wait. Just gonna remove this. And have this exactly like that. This is exactly what is happening right now. It doesn't really indicate exactly where the price is going. We cannot say, but we can say with the other indicators we have. So this is what I see for the daily right now. The high probability is to go to reach the 78, which is the bottom of the same consolidation we have now in this area. Like, people are just calling that we're going to continue going up, like always, like they always do. When we were at 60, they said we were going to go to the 40k, 20k, 30k. Everybody was going like that. What the Bitcoin price did, we continue going up. It's always like that, guys. Now we are in the 80. You want to buy? I'm telling you, in the daily, you don't buy. I don't buy. I was buying around the 60. I came here to say during the 60, 65, I was buying. And then I even came and tell you when I was in the 78k, I was still risking already 50% of that chunk I bought during the 60. And now I'm just waiting with the other amount, because we're going to continue going up. Right now, no, but we will see in the next 10 days. We should be ended all the bearish pattern and continue to the upper side. That being said, we can go to the 4-hour chart, and you know already, like the 4-hour chart is like going to a magnifier glasses. Here we can see exactly the whole distribution have been happening. And yeah, there's someone that is sitting right now that don't want the Bitcoin price to continue going up, and we can see it right here in this area over here, since there and here as well. This is something I was telling you last week already. Just expect the Bitcoin price to have a big candle to the opposite, and after that we're gonna go we're gonna go to the downside. That is something I was saying to you. So the risk if you are inside in that candle, that's what I was mentioning, and you see it right here, this big candle now. And so the person who is selling this as well, he's selling on the market. He's not selling in OTC, so that have a clearly impact in the market as well. And that's why I see that the Bitcoin price is going to come and search for the 78. We're going to break around this area, the 78, and then we will see where else it continues. Why I'm pointing all this that is happening in the 4-hour charts, because if you see the direction of the value already, the time is already over. We're going to start with the red value as well. Also, the Fortuna line doesn't have any strength already. It's already bent for the pattern to continue as well. And also, you can see right here, we have all this upside, but we did not overpass the previous high. So in the best scenario, and the best scenario, we're going to continue in the consolidation. And the worst, we're going to continue going down, guys. So that is something that is happening in the 4-hour charts. You know already the 4-hour charts, this is a pattern that can last 48 hours or a little bit more. But is pretty much magnifying glasses to observe what actually is happening in the daily. That's why the higher probability, as I said to you, is to go to the downside instead to the opposite. But later, depending how we continue, we're gonna go to the opposite. That is the analyzing the according to the Elliott waves. If you get a little bit confused with the time frame, just let me know in the commentary below. I'm going to try to explain whatever doubt you have. But hopefully this is a little bit clear, because that's actually it's really easy and simple once you get it. Everything makes sense, guys. That's why I'm making all these videos, because once you get that, everything makes sense, and then you can just play around and analyze much better the market. So that being said, guys, this is pretty much what I'm expecting for the Bitcoin price to do in the next days and weeks as well. So you know now as well, we don't buy in this area. This is just this is the area to buy. The 80s and the 90s is going to be the area to buy for the people who sold at 60. We have been buying at 60, so we're going to be selling around the 90 when we go to that area. And you need to pay attention to what's going to happen, because you know already, if you have been watching my videos, in the weekly, we are bullish. So if you want to buy in the weekly and wait all this year, you're going to be rewarded, because we're going to be selling when we have a juicy profit. No minimal profit. This is not what I'm doing this. We want to accumulate as much as possible Bitcoin and many altcoins as well, some of them. I'm gonna maybe make a separate video talking some altcoins I see potential, even though right now they don't look too nice, but later they're going to continue going up. Not all of them, of course, there is a lot of trash in the market, but we want to accumulate as much as possible and then sell in a higher price to get these juicy returns, and this is the perfect moment. So remember, the weekly, we are completely bullish, but what I'm thinking is going to happen, and I'm going to say again, is a bull trap. We're going to go to the 95, even 100, and people are going to be buying there. Everybody going to come out and say we're going to go to 600K this year, that there is no way to stop the Bitcoin price. Now we enter again to the bull market, and that's going to be the moment where we're going to be selling, because we're going to go to the 47K. This is what I'm expecting for now for the Bitcoin price. We probably gonna have a that's called a file fifth of the Elliott wave. I can explain to you another day, but this is what I'm seeing right now. We're gonna go reach those levels. People are gonna be FOMO F, and after that, the market's gonna continue going down to the 47K, and that's why we want to put all our cash, we want to put it on Bitcoin, because this is gonna be the last chance, hopefully, because in the best case scenario, we're just gonna continue going up, guys. This is not 100%, it's just probabilities. But for now, what I see in the market, that we're going to go to the 47K, because we enter into this bull trap. And you need to have that clear. That is something that's going to happen in the next months. I'm talking about the weekly and the daily. We don't buy at 80. We were buying about 60K. Keep that in mind, because when the moment comes, everybody is going to be selling to you. The Bitcoin is going to the moon, that we have again the bull market, when actually the higher probability is like not. But that's why, guys, subscribe to the channel, because I'm gonna come here before everybody and telling you what the market is saying that they may happen in the future. So don't forget to subscribe, smash that like, share it with a friend. I would really appreciate. And remember, if you want to learn all the indicators, just go to the description below. There's a completely free video I made in YouTube, so you can also have the charts, the indicators exactly as I have them, for you to have a better picture of what are we doing here. And that being said, guys, don't forget to save in Bitcoin, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.